Yo, welcome back. Zykor here. And today in our Monster Hunter World Monster Showcase, high rank Monster Showcase, we're going to take a look at Barroth. Yeah, the only monster in Monster Hunter World that I know of that is a headbanger. Yeah, it likes to bang its head on the ground and on walls, and it likes to charge you with its head and hit you with its head. So I really don't think that's a very smart idea, but apparently Barroth maybe has a few screws loose. So yeah, it likes to just come after you and dig up the ground and just create all kinds of havoc with just its head alone, pretty much. So, yeah, we're going to be doing Barroth and taking a look at what it does for its skills and, all that stuff. So, if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe as well. Yeah, if you haven't already, we really appreciate it. Okay, so let's take a look at the Hunter's Notes. Now, Barroth is a brute wyvern, and known habitats is pretty much just the Wild Sparrow Waste in Monster Hunter World. Originally, Barroth first appeared in Monster Hunter Tri, so it's a monster that's coming back from Tri and into World. Yeah. And basically, it causes, for ailments, muddy and water blight, so you want to make sure you be careful for those. Muddy can actually cause you some serious problems sometimes, especially in Monster Hunter Tri it did, but in Monster Hunter World it doesn't seem like it's as bad, but it still can cause you problems. And for weaknesses here, now he's got a unique way of taking damage from elements. Fire, Barroth is weak to fire when it's not covered in mud, but it's not weak to fire at all when it is covered in mud. Yet, contrastingly, when it's not covered in mud, it's not weak to water at all. But when it's covered in mud, it's weak to water the most. So yeah, it's that mud really insulates it. And other than that, thunder doesn't really do any damage at all. Really? Doesn't do any damage at all. Ice is average. Dragon isn't that effective. As for ailments, poison is actually pretty good on him. Sleep is average. Paralysis is pretty good. Blast is pretty good. And stun is average. As for the breaks, you can break his head. You can break his front claws. And you can break his feet. And you can cut the tail. The weak point is the claws and the tail, so that's interesting. You want to make sure you check, you attack those portions. And then as for the rewards, these are the general rewards, but yeah, I don't have master rank on here, but that, this isn't a master rank showcase now, is it? Okay, so now since he's generally in the Wild Sparrow Waste, you don't really need any hot pots or anything. Yes, it is a desert, but Wild Sparrow Waste isn't that hot, oddly enough. So I think I've got everything. Nullberries can be useful to take with you for the water blight, but it's not really necessary. Resistor gems on your armor can also be helpful for that, but yeah, it's probably not that necessary either. So, high rank, it is a 6-star high rank, I think, as far as I know. Let's see here. Should be 6-star. I've probably done him before, so let me see if it's at the end here or something. There we go. Yes, a crown of mud and anger. And yeah, that's the only one. So, 6-star high rank quest. Start that. And Barroth can be, somewhat difficult in the high rank, of course, if you're new and starting out at high rank, because all high rank monsters can be difficult when first starting in that, in high rank. And of course we have Pete with us, the fuzzy little felon that has a Barroth sword and Tigrex armor. He's so cute. I do love the felons in Monster Hunter World. They are nice. And of course, Barroth's Japanese name is Boros. Let me say that again. Borosu. Yeah. It's a little bit of a tongue twister for a non-Japanese person like me. So, yeah. I don't actually speak Japanese very often, if at all, so I'm not used to it. Fire herbs. I need research flora. I should do that. Now, Barroth tends to hang around in the watery areas more often, because Barroth likes to cool off under the water during the day. And funny enough, the lore that I was reading on it says that Barroth's, let's see, Barroth's head, the ridges on its head, are where its nose is. So its nose is connected to the ridges on its head, and it breathes, I guess, it's like its nostrils are out the top of its ridges, which is kind of weird because that basically means it attacks you with its nose. So yeah, Barroth attacks you with its nose and rams its nose into the wall. You would think that that would hurt. I might as well gather footprints, because you can never have enough research. So get over here. Don't need needleberries. Going around here. I need another ration. Gather this. Let's gather spit too, because, yeah. Oh wait, no. Mud track. Okay, so it's mud. That's a little bit more acceptable than spit. Oh, come on. Why do I have to be griefed by Kestodon? But, oh well. Barroth is probably over here. Yep, there he is. And it seems like there might be a Diablos in the area. I saw there's some Diablos scratches. Hello, Barroth. I'm gonna attack your tail. Now, one thing about Barroth, though, is that it will, when you attack it, you'll break off the mud. So, technically, the mud won't stick around too long. And I'm just attacking nothingness. Yeah, you see there's little holes up in the ridges on his head there? So, technically, you could say that those ridges, those holes are its nose. There we go, got the tail cutter ready. No, oops, wasn't watching my switch axe. Stop attacking me. Yeah, it likes to, you can see, it really likes to ram you. But basically, if you're coming here expecting Barroth to have mud on it all the time, so if you're using an elemental weapon that it has the advantage over its mud, you probably shouldn't really plan on it, because it doesn't have mud on it very often, and I guess I got hit too much. I'm dizzy. Oh, come on. Thank you, Pete. Good work, little buddy. And I might as well attack the legs. Get these good in. Good. Now! Stop it. Yeah, you can see it's puffing smoke out of its head. Haha, got you. And dodge that. And you make sure you... Generally, Barroth's head, because it's so hard, you generally bounce off. So... yeah. it's really hard to break unless you have something like a hammer. But in high rank here, you do a lot of damage, so it breaks easily. Once you break the mud off of Barroth, though, it won't be able to spray mud at you anymore. So you won't be able to get muddied until it goes over to sleep. Then it will dig in the mud sometimes, and it'll gain mud back on it. So then you have to break it off all over again. Okay, let's see here. I might as well... I was going to sharpen because it's almost down. Yeah, it's limping. There we go. Okay, just head down here. Jump off. Get up here. And run over here. This whole place is like an obstacle course. Hello, Barroth. Ready to go down? But you know, I didn't carve the tail. Okay, I'm going to specifically run back to do that because I want that. Always remember to carve your tails, because otherwise, if you forget, you miss out on some good items. So let's just get back over here because, yeah, I'm a dork. But you know, that happens commonly, actually. You forget, you run off without the tail because you're like, gotta chase that monster. Yeah, you just completely forget to get your tail carved. Then when you're finally done, you realize it afterwards, but then it's just too late. Okay, slide down here, get rocks in my pants. Jump off. Have those rocks be in your underwear all gritty, and that does not feel good. Okay, run over here, past the Gajalakas, that sometimes actually help you because they will sometimes put the monsters to sleep. Oddly. They're there to grief you, but they'll put it to sleep sometimes too. But then they'll also sometimes put you to sleep, so yeah, it's a double-edged sword. Now, Barroth should be sleeping over here, and it's actually hard to trap Barroth because, let's see, Barroth sleeps in the water, so underneath the mud here, you can see him right there. Yeah. So if you're coming up here to trap him, you can't place a trap right here. See, my traps are, I can't place it. So yeah, you'd have to go over here to the land, place a trap here, and then go wake it up and lure it into the trap. Unfortunately, that's the way it works. Barroth tends to sleep in the water. There may be some times where it doesn't sleep in the water, but most of the time it's in the water. But let's just deal with it here. Let's get a nice explosion off. And he got an explosion off on me. That's not fair. Come on. Oh. Yeah, see, he's hitting me with his nose. Oh, ouch. Don't do that in my master rank. Get a nice explosion off right at the end. That's kind of cool. Okay. So that's Barroth. Pretty easy, actually. But yeah, of course, it can be hard if you are new in the high rank. Or master rank, whichever. Got a wyvern gem. Not bad. Now you just go around. I like to loot stuff because I get as many items as I can since I'm a looter. And yeah, get the bone piles, and that's probably all I'll get. But yeah, Barroth is a pretty cool monster. It was one of the more unique monsters they made when they made Monster Hunter Tri. So it was Pretty cool, actually, for its time. Let's see how well I did. Actually, I think I got hit a lot, and I got dizzied a lot. So, yeah, I'm not taking this quite seriously. Mysterious Face Stone. Let's see what I get. I got Ice Res Jewel and a Maintenance Jewel. Okay. Ice Res Jewel, I think I have one of them already. Oh well. Take them. They can be used for combining, melding. Okay. Well, at least I got my research a little bit more. Okay, so yes, that is Barroth, the ramming monster in Monster Hunter's world. They really like to just ram their noses into stuff. They're very nosy. There, just put it that way. So yeah, I guess that's it for this Monster Showcase. If you like this Monster Showcase, hit that like button. We really appreciate it. It really helps us out a lot. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit that bell icon, leave a comment, and of course share it. And of course, come and join our Discord because yeah, we've got that hanging around, and you'll be able to check out every episode that I post in there because I just post that in the timeline. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.